Hey everyone, welcome back to Chicken Cindy's, and I think it's finally time to review the NS Eccentric. I've had this bike now for a couple months. A lot of you probably have seen the video of me building this up, but if you haven't, feel free to go take a look at it. Bought this frame off of Chain Reaction Cycles for like $290, which is just terrific for an actual frame, just the price in my opinion. So I built it up, and I guess I've just been riding it and having a really good time. So I'm gonna go over all the parts I've installed, the things I maybe have changed since the beginning of that actual build video as well, because there's a couple things I've done different since then. So let's actually get into the video and let's go over this awesome hardcore hardtail. So a lot of people ask about the actual cover, or I guess decal, that I put on this bike, but it came with one here, and one for each side of the chainstay. So there's one on the other side too. But I got those from a groundkeeper, and I actually did design those. I edited those myself. It had to make them for me. Same thing with my actual mud guard. That's from groundkeeper as well. And I pretty much made those match. So I'm really happy with the way those turned out. I run the ODI grips, the oil slick ones. I don't think you can find these anymore. I'm pretty sure they were a limited edition, but maybe you can, so I'm not sure about that. I got a very nice Chris King drop set here, and that actually matches the top here for my EDC tool. And of course, I really like running these EDC tools. I do think they're a little expensive in my opinion for what they are. I got the oil slick NS Quantum stem, which I love the way that looks. I went with the PNW range bars and the PNW loam lever. The brakes I went with were XTs, and they are just the single ones instead of the duals. I have single front and back, and they're just very good brakes in my opinion. They do what they're supposed to do. I got one fancy teal Jaguar cable. I actually have a GX shifter right here, so I kind of switched some parts from this and my nuke proof, and so they were kind of back and forth of what I wanted to do and didn't want to do, but so I ended up with the GX on this one. I still have the Industry 9 hubs, front and back. They are the Hydra hubs, and they are absolutely terrific. Some people really like the sound. Some people don't like the sound, but I do like it myself. I think it's pretty cool. Just a basic RockShox Revelation, but I ended up putting the MRP ramp cartridge in it, and that really helps me on the trail kind of fine-tune this, so I don't mind it just being a base model fork. And I'm not really one who like fine-tunes my fork as it is, so it works absolutely terrific. Got the Onza porcupines. Of course, they're the white with the tan walls, and these wheels are one of those things where people either love it or they hate it, and I just really like it, and I think it looks really good with the teal and the purple and the black. It just kind of has like a really nice pop effect, so I love that. I have a 203 rotor up front. I have a 180 in the back. It's kind of hard to see, but that is a 180, and perfect amount of stopping power for me. I have the Cush Core valves because I do have Cush Core front and back in this bike. I figured if I was going to be riding a hardtail, I wanted a little bit of extra protection between rims and also just tires and punctures and things like that, and that should help quite a bit. You can see I put the nuke proof seat collar on that, and then I have the Ergon saddle with the oil slick rails on the bottom, and this seat's awesome. If you're looking for a new seat, I highly recommend looking into this one. I have the XX1 oil slick cassette, just a basic GX chain, but I do believe I'll be changing this chain whenever I have to get a new chain, because chains just wear out. But whenever I have to get a new chain, I will probably get up to an XX1, either the black one or the oil slick. I haven't made up my mind there yet. I got a GX derailleur, works absolutely fine. And then of course, I'm still rocking those DMR Vault Lacans, and these pedals are absolutely wonderful. I love these very much. Got the absolute black purple oval ring. I went with a 28 oval ring. This said it can only take up to a 30 tooth, I believe, if I remember right. So with an oval like this, since it's a 28, the biggest will be 30 and the smallest will be 26. And as you can see, it fits just about perfect. If I would have gone any bigger, I probably would be hitting. And then I got this new Unite bash guard, and it works great so far. I've not had any issues. I've done it a couple times, but there's no marks or anything. So I thought that was kind of interesting. But that's really the bike in its entirety. So if there's something I missed that you were wanting me to go over, put it in the comments and let me know. But other than that, review wise, this bike is awesome. I don't think I've put it through anything that it's not been able to handle, between drop wise, jump wise, anything like that. And I mean, the bike shreds. I absolutely love it. And if you're looking for a hardtail to build up, I do believe they just released the 2021 models, and pretty much identical besides some colors. So I highly recommend this bike, whether you buy it incomplete or build it up. I just wanted to build mine up and have fun with it, so that's what I did. But again, if you guys have any questions, any comments, anything, please put them down in the comment section. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. If you do enjoy this content, please consider subscribing. We just busted 250 subs, which is actually super cool. I'm very stoked on that. But thank you guys and girls, whoever's watching, for watching. And as usual, until next time, everyone take care.